Hi, I'm Marissa. I'm here to pick up my son, Milo.
I think you've got the wrong house. There's no Milo here.
Oh, I'm sorry, let me just check. This is, hang on. The address is 1800 Crescent Hollow Road. If I'm not home from work when you get there, my nanny will be there with the boys. This isn't 1800?
It is, but there's no Milo here.
I was gifted through this book with an absolutely incredible opening. I mean, the way the TV series opens is the way the book opens with, you know, ding dong. I'm here to pick up my son Milo. I'm sorry, there's no Milo here. Talk about, you know, hitting the ground running with your story. I'm Megan Gallagher. I'm the creator, writer, and executive producer of All Her Fault, and this is how I did it. The things I wanted to stick to most in the book were these incredible twists and turns that Andrea had laid out. That you're just it's such a pleasure as a writer and a genre writer to be given those things. Those are all the kinds of things that you just absolutely would never turn away, and we never considered ever turning away. What I got to fill in was a lot of personal stuff. Because I had 8 episodes of television to play with, it meant that I got to deepen a lot of the characterizations, kind of expand relationships and all those kinds of things, and that's sort of the best part of an adaptation.
I feel like I've seen you around a bunch of times, but I've never actually. I'm Marissa.
I'm Jenny.
Hi. Your son is in Mr. Williams' class too, right?
Yeah, Jacob. Yours is...
Milo. Yeah. So weird. You okay? If I brought back 2 glasses of wine, what would you think?
I'd love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Sarah's the perfect Marissa in my eyes for a multitude of reasons. We knew that this character, Marissa Irvine, was going to be in trauma pretty much the entire television series. We knew there was going to be a profound amount of hysterics and crying. I think an actress who isn't as skilled as Sarah might have become lost in the trauma. She might have forgotten that even somebody in trauma has a personality outside of that, and we needed to see glimpses of who Marissa is outside of the trauma. And even in a day-by-day kidnapping, you still occasionally will make a sarcastic comment, or, I mean, you can't be at level 10 for a week. It doesn't make sense. Everybody has to come down. So somebody who can navigate that, who could be in trauma because their child is missing, but it's day 3 and you're exhausted and you tell a joke. Because we're human, it's impossible not to let bits and pieces of our personality come through. That's really the Marissa that I wanted, and you really need an incredible actress with an incredible intelligence and skill set to be able to do that.
I don't understand why you don't sleep while the baby sleeps.
Because it's my only opportunity to get work done. But I can't keep this up. It's not sustainable.
That level of exhaustion and misery and panic and all of it, and how difficult it is for many, 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 many working mothers, is so real and so pervasive and such a huge part of women's lives. I knew that was going to sing. I knew that audiences were going to respond to that.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Peter, I need your effort. You know, there's a million different ways to get a baby to sleep for longer than 2 hours a night. Swaddling, white noise. Oh my God, are you okay? Sleep training, maybe. Shit we should have researched before he was born, okay? And I need you to make it your top priority.
No problem. You just tell me what to do, and I will do it. Okay, I got you.
Well, no one tells women what to do, right? I mean, really, like, no one, I mean, seriously, no one tells us what to do. When Jake Lacey read that line, that was the first time that all the men in the room all collectively made noises and shifted in their chair, and there was a laugh and there was a moment because they were uncomfortable because they all knew that's sort of how they operated at home. So.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I wanted to have their friendship at the forefront of this series because, and specifically because, these two women have every reason to hate each other. Marissa has every reason to blame Jenny for having hired this nanny who kidnapped her son. And Jenny has every reason to hide in shame and never be around Marissa. And I know too many women who, even in the most difficult of circumstances, show up as the best version of themselves, not the worst. And I'm tired of seeing women pitted against each other for drama on television and catfights, and everybody just goes for the low-hanging fruit. So everybody creatively very strongly felt that, we're gonna throw shade on a million characters here, but we never throw shade on Jenny as a suspect in any way. No one was interested in it. No one wanted to see it. There's so much coldness because there's so much suspicion everywhere. There are warm little core, and that friendship feels remarkable because it's the warm core, but also because these two women shouldn't be friends, and then they are.
My guess is it was Peter who killed Rob Murphy and put Milo in the trunk of that car. And I'm guessing you had no idea what was happening until Josephine Murphy showed up to your house with a gun and told you. And I know you were stuck, Mrs. Irvine. You couldn't tell anyone the truth.
It was a perfect opportunity to touch upon something that was very personal, which is I have a son with cognitive disabilities who's neurodivergent, and I've never put any of that on the screen before. And if I'm Detective Alcaraz and I'm sitting on that couch and having that final scene with her, I mean, what do I do? Do I arrest her and take her son away from her and put her son into the foster system? Like, that doesn't feel right. Like, how is that? That doesn't feel right, So, again, that ending just felt right, and bringing him, again, he wasn't a character from the book, so bringing him into the fold and letting him be a part of how that finale played out felt right. I really do like entertaining people, and I like to give people a thriller that has a satisfying ending. I feel like so many of them that we watch today kind of start out really great and then kind of, run out of gas by the end. And I really value 8 hours of people's time. So I'm always going to be working towards an ending that means something and that feels satisfying. Obviously, I hope women in a certain domestic kind of situation feel seen. I'm really proud of all the disability storylines that are on the screen there and how they're treated and done. And I just hope everyone enjoys just such a stellar cast, just incredible performances all around. So I hope it's one of people's favorites.